In this episode, we have our best ride yet. I ride my Pogo Stick, and we've got a very mixed goodbye.
On our last ferry of the Carretera. I'm trying out a new film angle, so this is me on the motorbike. By, not sure if this is gonna work, let me show you. Attaching the selfie stick with rubber bands, elastics, and it seems quite solid. There you have Jonas, who's feeling better. This seems to work. So, this is my new camera setup. Well, not for all the time, just testing it out. And we're off. Second time moving towards Caleta Tortel. And this time is gonna be a success. I'm sure of it. Jonas is feeling better.
I'm fine, I can stand up now. Woo! Yay! I'm riding my Pogo Stick down to Patagonia.
You're so healthy!
So this is how you know that the Carretera Austral is changing rapidly. We were here exactly 1 week ago. And everything was just dirt. It was hard-packed dirt. And now they've been putting, the thing that melts when it's hot, the stinky black stuff. But yeah, there you go. Another piece of the Carretera Austral that will be sealed road soon. We drove this unsealed. We were one of the last ones. Memories. I was basically falling off my bike because I was that sick, but still memories. The good old days.
Look at the landscape here. And Jonas, don't look too much. Yeah, I'm kind of rattling. I think this is a nice camera solution for paved roads. I think I'll remove it in a bit. Oh shit. Fuck. She really was going for it. When she turned her steering wheel to avoid you, the car started wobbling a bit.
Some crisps and a nice and cold beer. Although it's cold here as well, but...
I was exactly gonna say it's already cold. Ooh. It's gravelly again.
A nice hot stove and a nice cold beer.
Or a sauna. Oh, I want a sauna.
We've been dreaming about a sauna for quite a while now. A full day of relaxing and sweating.
And the good thing is, you're at home, so you can have a nice and hot beverage, which I'm missing right now, so you win some, you lose some. I can tell you for sure that Jonas and I were mountain people, mountain and forest. And it's really a snaking road down. It's only the second one we've got, I think, like this on the Carretera, no? And I think you've been noticing it in most, if not all, our videos in Chile, that we're really snotting about all the time, and it's just because of the colds. So I can promise you it's gonna get better if we're in warmer climates. Now even my eyes are tearing. It's like I'm crying. I could say it's because it's so beautiful here, but it's because of the cold, if I'm honest. There's really a tear running down my cheek right now. Yeah, I'm really on the one hand looking forward to finish the Carretera Austral and go to Argentina. And another part of me is kind of sad. These landscapes are unbelievable. Every time we looked at the weather in Tortel, it's way worse than it is in Cochrane or in Lago O'Higgins. So we're starting to think that it's just always raining there.
And one more road cow. Oh. Come on. Right. But now sort of.
It's keeping fit, I would say. Sorry, little cow.
Wacht. Pan, thee café. If they would have said empanadas, I would have said yes.
And for us, this feels like the middle of nowhere, but there's houses out and about, so it's just an illusion. It feels incredibly beautiful, but not truly remote.
We're going to Caleta Tortel, which is a village that only has boardwalks, no roads. And it sounds very piratey, like somebody decided that ships are the only means of transport and everything else is for prissies. The vibe is getting to us, bar and stuff.
Like I said, we both love forests. Patagonia really is a beauty to behold.
The rivers in Patagonia are something else entirely. Like everything, all the nature in Patagonia is something else entirely. Oh, if it would be warm, that would be amazing.
What the holy shit. Unbelievable.
Patagonia.
And if it would be warm, the water would be so nice to go for a swim and go island hopping. But, ooh, is that a hut where we can stop here? And we have an unbelievable view. Lunch on the road should always be accompanied by desserts. And today we have very tasty cookies. And the sun decided to come out for us, so we have a sunny lunch as well. Jonas even put on his sunglasses.
Victory.
And there are the bikes. So this is us in Tortel for you guys. It's different, yeah. The idea is really nice with all the boardwalks and the whole setup is amazing. But it's empty and closed.
And everything looks so dead. Like, you've got so many old boats that got left, many old buildings. You've got a Jack Russell at the blue cabin, that's nice.
And a lot of the buildings seem to be falling down.
Yeah, everything's falling down. And maybe it's just because the touristy season hasn't started yet, because everything seems to be closed.
Could be, it's... and the boardwalk is very sketchy. You can see it doesn't go in line with the other ones. Oh! I was making a friend by accident. And the surroundings are really nice, but if we need to believe the weather forecast, it's always raining here.
It's always raining. This is like it's now drizzling a bit, and that's like the first forecast we saw that it's not raining.
Last little bit of Carretera. It's a mixed goodbye.
It's a very mixed goodbye.
We want more of this landscape, we want less of this cold, and we want better food.
The weather forecast for today is 5 degrees and rain, so yeah, that's why we're often cold.
Fun fact about the bit of road we're on. We always thought that the Carretera Austral was an old road that went to the south, and we knew after a while that it was built somewhere in the 80s. Well, there was a dictator here in Chile who killed many people. But the last part, and this is actually the part we're on, the detour to Caleta Tortel, was actually only built in 2003. And the other part we're on today, so the part to Lago O'Higgins, was only completed in 2000. We're actually on very, very new roads. So only 20 years ago, the people who lived here did not have road access to their village at all. That's probably why all the drivers here are that lousy. They just learned how to drive, they have no experience whatsoever. The landscape is just absolutely insanely beautiful. We've never been anywhere with such a density of absurdly beautiful landscapes. It makes it worth the cold, most part. And now we've got Zona de Curvas. We noticed that the last bit of Carretera Austral is a lot more bendy and it's got a lot more curves than the previous bit. Snow chains obligatory. We've got the right motorcycles. The trusty CRF conquers all. Oh, wow. I do notice that after being sick, I still really need to focus on the riding.
It shows how scary it is to be so ill. You're still noticing it in your driving, which indicates how big the impact is of being sick.
Usually I'm looking around and pointing at everything like, wow, amazing. And now I notice if I do that, I don't hold my line as well as I should.
Yeah, we've been together now for more than 16 years, and I don't think I've ever known you to be this sick, especially not for this long. And there we are on our last ferry of the Carretera. Our last new ferry, yeah. We'll be on this one again, but it's free, so that's nice. It's written there. Last ferry of the Carretera Austral, and it's a free one.
And it's not raining.
Sorry. I haven't seen Jonas dancing in a long time. Apparently when he has COVID he doesn't dance. Yep. Lago O'Higgins, 99 kilometers to go. He let us pass somewhere. We can't be 100 kilometers behind the bus. The miracle has occurred. The car let us pass. freedom once more. And even though it's raining, yet again, surprise, surprise, it's beautiful here. Did you feel the tension and the excitement? We've been saying that most of the Carretera Austral doesn't feel very remote, but this part definitely feels remote. Oh, there you go. That was a wobbly, I think a big stone. And as usual, distracted by the surroundings. You notice the Andes mountains are calming down here. They're still mountains, but they're not the enormous spiky peaks they were earlier on. They're more robust. That's because they want to survive in this horribly cold and wet weather. By the end of this trip I might be as well very robust. And rounded. Well, as the camera started recording, because it felt like it, we found the most, let me eep, perfect, ooh, let me clean you up, lunch spot. And maybe on the way back, the most perfect sleeping spot. So we'll save this on the map, and now first enjoy some lunch. We have a table. Oh. I would say we have a window to look outside. Let's call it a window. Here we have one stressy Jonas, because he really I have to hurry or he's gonna kill me. Doesn't want to be stuck behind a car again. The car with the ego that didn't want to let us pass hasn't passed yet, so we don't want to be stuck behind that one. So Jonas has a point, but he's stressing me out. And you know what happens when I get stressed? I get even slower. I wonder if in summer if it's drier or if it's always so wet in the valley.
Cerveceria, pizzeria.
Zot, hè? Ik vind het ook echt zot.